Chairman Peterson, Vice Chairman Thomas, Ranking Member Humphrey, and members of the committee. My name is Diana Tellis, and I'm from Westchester Township, House District 45. I'm a volunteer with Convention of States Action and seek your support of HJR 3. I do talk fast, and I've trimmed this back, as painful as that was. Washington is broken, yet clearly has no plans to address our nation's problems with permanent solutions. We look to our country's bylaws for answers, our Constitution. The state amending convention under the authority of Article 5 of the Constitution offers a safe, civil, and effective response to the country's dire situation. Please be sure to carefully consider the words of HJR 3. It is straightforward, only 4 pages. Simply put, it is an application to Congress for a state amending convention. No more, no less. This is all we are asking you to support. We ask you not to be distracted by a few objectors. The passage of HJR 3 is far too important to allow its meaning to be overshadowed by doomsday predictions designed to impart fear in the hearts of Americans. Our opponents even resort to ad hominem attacks to discredit the reputations of Convention of State leaderships, as well as the reputation of our founders for hypothetically allowing a runaway convention. If legislators had to contend with such apocalyptic disinformation every time they considered legislation, they would be petrified by fear and accomplish nothing. Your focus must remain on the words of our resolution and not the fear-driven propaganda perpetuated for decades by opponents of Article 5. If our opponents cannot even get their nihilistic claims published in a reputable legal journal, reviewed by constitutional experts, then you should not take them seriously. To alleviate the worry of a runaway claim, consider the U.S. Congress is now a permanent Article 5 convention. Article 5 authorizes Congress to propose amendments to the Constitution on any subject any day of the week. So it's hard to imagine a state convention could be more irresponsible than Congress. Yet there are no dangerous near misses and crazy amendments coming out of Congress. Why not? Congress is constrained by the political realities of ratification. 38 states must pass any proposed amendment. Since 1789, in fact, Congress has proposed more than 11,000 amendments to the Constitution. Of these, only 33 have been sent to the states for ratification, and only 27 have been ratified, the ones that were largely supported by the people. Proponents of Article 5, like me, have become disenchanted with the notion of just electing the right people next time or hoping state nullification will ever make any real difference. Unlike the opponents who tout softball antidotes to our country's problems, convention advocates seek to play a strong offense in the fight for American prosperity. Regardless of political party, the results of a state amending convention can be beneficial for you and me. A reduction in federal spending will allow us to keep a lot more of our money. We can curtail the growth of the national debt, which is now on the backs of our posterity. Without real action, even social safety nets that provide critical support during financial hardship will eventually be unsustainable. An amending Convention of States is a safety feature packed into our Constitution by our founders for this moment in history. It is unethical for the states to deny their constitutional authority while Washington spends our country into oblivion. You raised your right hand to uphold the Constitution of the United States. This includes an Article 5 convention of the states, which exist as part of that Constitution. Therefore, it is the duty of state legislatures to utilize this tool, not deny it. Our country still rests under the good protection of our founders' wisdom. Please believe in all the objective reasons this convention will be successful, not in the loose speculation that purports that it will not be. There were people who opposed the founders and the Declaration of Independence from Britain. The founders forged ahead anyway. There were people who opposed the abolition of slavery. Lincoln did it anyway. There were people who opposed JFK and his challenge to place a man on the moon. He issued the challenge anyway. Albert Einstein once said, "The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing." We hope you will support moving HJR 3 forward to the House floor for a full vote. And thank you so much for your time today. You've all been really good sports.